Hey, hey, it's Monday. Let's get ready to rumble. So grab your kettlebells. We're going to really fire up that lower body today. Hopefully get a bit of a sweat on and start the week off with a bang. Take it back up to 50 seconds with a 10-second rest or a magical 20 minutes. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to start getting loosened up. Morning. So, squatting down, circling back. Hope you had a really good weekend, everyone. We had a nice, fairly chilled weekend. A nice family walk yesterday. It was so windy. Oh, it was hilarious actually. So I was just racing around trying to chase the leaves. Push it forward. Really pull that tummy in. Oh, and kick. Bring those knees in. And the other side. How are we feeling? Feeling good, feeling ready for this week. I feel in a good place. It's going to be a good one. Again, just getting into the flow of January, finding our feet every week, feeling a bit more with it. Fingers crossed. Right then, let's start with a combo. So we're going to start going over to the right. Take it, I need to make sure I've got enough room. So we go over to the right and then taking it back. Okay, that's what we're going to do. A decent weight, but if you want to start with a lighter weight to get warmed up, then that's fine, and then ease into it. You choose. You know what works for you. I'm going to start with my 12, I think. Okay, so over. Do I leave enough room? No. Start again, over and back, over. Actually need to just hold it onto one hand there, otherwise it doesn't work. Good. So over, holding it with two, and then turn it, coming back, just lowering it down right next to your body. Nice deep side lunge, and then a nice deep back lunge if you can. Really listen to those knees. So what are we doing here? We're trying to have a rest. Work all the lower body, the hips, the glutes, the waist, and just really start off with a high energy workout, which feels really good for the first day of the week. So over to the left, and then holding it with the left hand coming back. Deep lunge if you can. And over, nice and deep. Don't rush it, take it at your own pace. Better to get deeper into those muscles than moving fast and not quite activating them. Keep that tummy pulled in, lovely posture. Steve still didn't put my light up, I'm really annoyed. I really wanted it there today. Good. I think I can see Aisling there. Good morning. Welcome. This is your first workout. Oh, let me know how you get on with it. All right, we're going to repeat those. So we're going to do the power of two. So holding the weight. I might actually try and go with the heavy ones on it. Right, roll those shoulders back and down. Let's go. No messing. And then holding it with the right hand. Just be careful. Nice and strong core to keep that balance. Slow it down a bit with this weight. So I'm not wearing trainers, but if you do feel like you want trainers for a little bit of support, then go for it. Just make sure they're not really squishy ones that you'd use for cardio. I'm running, so I'm out of breath. Quite low to the ground ones. they're the perfect ones for resistance training. We're not jumping up and down, so we don't need the cushioning. Good. Pop it down. Try and get your breath back, Heather. We're going to take that over to the other side, and then after that we'll be moving on to the new move. So nice deep weights and coming inside the leg, then turn it, coming back. Good. Ooh, watch that balance. That's what I love about the kettlebell. It really makes everything work so nice and hard. So it's unbalancing you, making everything fire up, and getting that heart rate up at the same time. Whew. Good, and rest. Enjoy it. All right, we're going to move into Russian deadlift. So nice heavy weight for this, because you're not flinging it around anywhere. So I'm going to do it from the side, toes forward, not too wide, and then you are stretching that hamstring. You're keeping the weight on the legs, really stretching this muscle group. Tummy's pulled in, flat back, and then it's all about that pull, tucking that pelvis under and really activating those glutes. Standing upright, shoulders back and down. So everything stays nice and close, keeping that lower back really safe. Ten seconds. Good, and rest. Sit down for a sec. And we're going to repeat that one. So get back into position. Weight in the heels of the foot here. Sitting back and squeeze, tucking under, really squeezing those bottoms. Good, 15 seconds to go, keep it coming. Don't forget to activate. You can squeeze those bottoms that little bit harder, tucking that pelvis under. One more, squeezing one more. Good one. Okay, pop it down, well done. Right, we're going to move into a swing, good old fashioned kettlebell swing. Watching that lower back again, so it's all about that, the pivot of the pelvis. So, I'll do it from that way to start. So feet quite wide, especially if you've got a big fat kettlebell like this. And then you slightly squat, the bottom comes out and it comes under. So it's all about that out, under, out, under. And every time you come forward, you're squeezing those bottoms. So it's not your back muscles, it's all in the glutes and the hamstrings. Getting that heart rate up as well, especially if you're using heavy weight. Oh, this is doing it. I feel like our whole house is fighting bugs at the moment. It's been really hot these last few days, like as if I'm sort of fighting something off. Edie's woke up with a sore throat. Oh, it's just that time of year, isn't it? Just got to kind of try and look after ourselves as much as possible. Back in for more. Let's go. So another 45 seconds. Oh, sorry, it was 50, but we've now got to 35. Out and under. Squeeze those bottoms. Don't push those hips too far forward, so we don't want to be doing that. We want to keep it nice and safe. Good, 20 seconds. Keep squeezing. So I have my toes slightly turned out. I find that helps to force it up the back of the leg into those glutes. 5 seconds. Good, and relax. Woo! Feeling that? Okay, slightly different move. I want you to hold the weight either here on your shoulder, but if you can, I want you to extend it up, pushing the wrist forward, and then I want you to lunge around the room. If you prefer, into my armpits. If you prefer, you could do a backwards lunge on the spot if you find that that's better for your knees. Just take it steady. The reason for doing this is obviously holding it on one side, you're causing lots of instability, which makes those muscles fire up so much harder. Morning, looking forward to this. Ooh, good one. Good, and you are going to relax. Well done. And then we're going to try it onto the other side. So again, if you're using a heavy weight and you just can't do that full extension, that's okay. But I think once you get there, you'll probably find you're all right with it. Push the wrist forward so it's not flopping back, and away we go. It's going to be a good week, ladies. Starting off on the right footing. Gonna eat well, gonna exercise, gonna sleep, gonna book in some fun. I've actually got, oh, we've got a networking thing, haven't we? That'd be good. Keep plunging it out, squeeze that bottom. Good one. Okay, bring it down safely, watch that shoulder. So yeah, if you want to protect the shoulder and you don't like, just keep it rested there, that's absolutely fine. We are going to go in heavy. We're going to do a pulsing squat, so it's all sort of nice and wide, toes slightly turned out, you're coming weight in between the leg, 1, 2, 3, touch down, squeeze it up. 1, 2, 3, so you're seated, and then you squeeze into that bottom, tucking that pelvis under at the end. Don't have the weight out in front of you. Keep it right next to your body. Neck is nice and neutral, so we're not looking down. Pulling on our neck. 5 seconds. Good, pop it down. I feel so hot. I literally just want to feel like I need to pop. I'm not going to get ill. It's not happening. Okay, one more go on those. So fairly wide. 1, 2, 3. That helps you to get right down then as well if you go sumo squats. 3. Squeeze it up for 1. Control, control, control. And squeeze. Squeeze that tummy forward in. While the arms stay nice and close. Whew. I can't get my breath today. Squeeze it up. 1 more. Lovely, well done. Good, doing really well. I think we're going to repeat every single move now once through, and that should almost take us to the end. So starting with the side lunge to the right. So you hold it with both hands inside and then turn it. Whoa. It's not easy. I'm just going to take it from here. Right, okay. Nice and controlled, just take it steady. Form is important, not speed. Squeeze into that left glute when you come back up. So deep lunge here. Squeeze it back up. largest muscle group. So Monday's workout, whew, that's getting squeaky. It's probably one of the hardest, I would say. And rest, especially if you're using a decent weight. Actually, let me know what weight you've got. Let me know what you're using. Do you have like a variation of weights or just one? Are we ready? Let's go. Take it back, y'all. Whoa! That really threw me. Okay, I'm going to slow it down even more. Control. Turn it. And back. There we go. Much better form. Good, real well done. What comes next? Good question. What was it? Oh God, is it the swing? No, Russian deadlift. I think so, it doesn't matter, we'll go with it. Stretch and squeeze. Okay, so on the sides, it's taking that bum out, but keeping the weight right next to you. Sliding up and down, tuck it under. Proper activation of those glutes. Pull that tummy in. So we'll do a swing next. So funny. With a sleeping little pup on the sofa. When you're really going at it, you're like, oh, she's just fast asleep. All right, swings, let's go. Out and tuck that bottom, let's go. If you haven't already, plan in your diary when you're going to be doing these workouts this week, ladies. Book it in. It doesn't have to be the same time every day, but it does need to get booked in like anything else so that it definitely gets done. 10 seconds. Really working those glutes hard. Heart rate's pumping. Whoo! Good. Okay, I'm going to drop down to my weight. Carefully lifting it up. Pop it there, or extension up if you're happy to. Push that wrist forward. Let's go. So yeah, like I said, if the knees are not good, you can stand on the step, stand on the spot and do it backward lunge. But if you're all good, we're going to take it around the room. Oh, I'll have a look at message in a minute. Let me call it in, I'm so wobbly today. Oh yeah, definitely go heavier than 6K. You'd be, so I've got 12, so that's a really good starting one for swings and lower body and stuff. If there's only going above the head, then 6 might be more useful, especially your shoulder. Other side. But for things like the Russian deadlift and stuff where you're really firing up the glutes, a heavy weight is good. And I use a 20 for that. So yeah, see if you can get your hands on something a bit heavier. So last 2 moves after this. Just going to throw something in there just to finish off. But the thighs, the hamstrings, the glutes, the hips, bit of waist as well, always working our tummy muscles. Good, rest should be sufficiently worked. Oh, I know what I forgot. Nearly forgot, but I haven't forgot. Sumo squat pulse. So, or 3, 2, 1. So 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. There we go. Drop and squeeze up for 1. Come on, really squeeze those butt cheeks. Can you feel it going through the hamstrings? Think about those muscles that you're firing up there. Pelvic floor, really firing that up as well. And the pull back up. Squeeze. Everything really solid. Whew. Good one. Pop it down. Right, one more move. I think we're going to have to finish on a swing, to be fair. Feels like the right one. Oh, she looks so cute. I know you can't see her, can you? Okay, let's go. Last 50 seconds. How amazing are you for showing up on a Monday? Well done. Honestly, the most important workout of the week. We've got to start on a fresh foot. If you're sort of one person that lets the weekends go a little bit tipped up, should we say, then perhaps save one of the workouts for the weekend. Or make sure you're really getting those nice long walks in. Any cardiovascular that you enjoy doing, swimming, cycling. It's important to keep moving, I think, over the weekend. Otherwise, our eating habits can go a little bit awry. Here we go. Woo! You did it. And turn that off so it doesn't beep ridiculously. High five, ladies. Well done. Absolutely brilliant. So, how do we get that breath down safely? Walk around the room. Shut your mouth. Breathing in through your nose. And out through your mouth. So it should come down fairly quickly if you're used to doing these workouts. Sometimes it might seem harder, like today. And if I'm not feeling 100% maybe, my breathing feels a bit puffy panty. Alright, it's that perfect time. Celebrate those workouts with a lovely stretch. We just do this for a few minutes. So all in all, these workouts tend to be about 27 minutes. Quick warm up and a quick cool down. And then a 20-minute phase. So I don't tend to go over much. A pigeon. Let's loosen off those hips. We worked that lower body really hard today. So get into that pigeon, either like so, or come down and relax. Breathe into it. Just melt into the floor. Oh, I can stay like that for quite some time. But moving along, let's walk over to the other side. Oh, that is good. Oh, bliss. Just calm it all down now. Let out those big breaths. Oh yes, hip flexors coming up. So put one leg out in front, tilt that pelvis, really tilt it, lengthen up through and just push forward until you feel that stretch here. So you don't go very far with this because you're really tilting that pelvis under, which gives that brilliant stretch down into the hip flexors, into the groin. Feel free to do some upper body stretches as well. Just don't forget, the main aim here is the lower body, but if you can add some other stuff in, then go for it. And then into the hamstrings, you just come back. You don't need to flex the toe up, just relax down. In fact, I quite like pushing my toe down, having quite flat feet. Feels like a really good stretch into the foot. Relax that neck and feel that going up the back of the leg. Okay, we're going to swap sides. So tilt that pelvis and push forward to feel nice deep stretch. Tick that box. Completion. Day 1. Woo! Feels good, doesn't it? I love a tick box. I love a list. Not too extensive. I like my journal that says 3 things. Like the most important thing you've got to do, and then like 3 things underneath. And if you really feel like you're excelling on those things, you've got lots of free time, then you can add a few more in. But just getting 3 things done in one day, tick, 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 tick it off, or crossing out, whichever makes you feel more rewarded, always good. So do that with your workouts. Get it onto the calendar and tick it off. I think colours are good as well, aren't they? Making it nice and colourful when you're writing it down. Oh, bliss. I loved that. Hope you did too. Hope you're feeling sufficiently worked out, but not in the way that you feel exhausted. All right, take care. Let me know how you get on, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to be working the upper body. Oh, with some abs to finish. Woohoo! Take care.